Hello and welcome back to the Monsters of Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we're taking on Congalala. So let's find a Congalala quest. I think they're in G1. That's Congas. We're looking for Congalala. So I guess they're in G2. Yep, there's one. In the jungle. So let's play with it. And let's just go for some Polisher. I enjoy Polisher. Don't need any advanced item set for this one. Okay, time to find us a hippo gorilla thing. Could have sworn they usually started either here or on that island. Maybe it was on that island and I just didn't look around closely enough. Nope, it's definitely not over here. I guess it just doesn't start where I thought it did. Where does it start then? Maybe over here. There it is. Just gonna go ahead and toss some paint at it. Because it does jump from place to place. Okay. So this is another one of those monsters where they did a good job with the layering of the fur and how that interacts with the shading system. I probably could have done the last stab there, huh? Oh well. Looks like it was 2 stabs anyway. And so much for this Congalala's crest. I imagine this ape will not last long. That belly guard, though. If this was Monster Hunter Stories, it would be completely immune to damage for 1 turn. Ow. Yeah, like most of the fanged beasts, this thing's pretty much entire body is a weakness exploit, weak zone. So, yeah, bringing it down won't be tough. Let's go ahead and have a drink here. I've been trying to bust its claws just because. But I have a feeling a lot of my attacks are hitting not the claws, even though I am attempting to go for them. Get out of the zone transition, thank you. Okay, I feel like that might have reached a little bit farther than it looked like it did. Or than it looked like it should. So, we've broken at least 1 set of claws. So next up, I would like to break the mushroom, but it also waves around a lot, so I'm not going to really super focus on it. Also, it looks like we've still got, indeed, his right set of claws yet to break. There they go. So the only breakable left is the mushroom, and that may end up just going away on its own. Or we can just break it right there. Nothing left to break on this thing. Just have to make it stop being so alive. And let's get a mushroom, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? That wasn't a mushroom, that was poop. Doesn't that just happen all the time? You think you're about to go pick a mushroom, but instead you just have a handful of poop? Like in real life, that happens like on a daily basis, doesn't it? I know I need to sharpen, but also I know just meh. This thing's not going to last too long anyway, and if we don't sharpen, it'll last longer. Someone's going to grab some new shrooms. Or going to jump away, that's fine too. Right or left? I'm thinking left at this point. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was a nitro shroom. Which, thankfully, since this isn't an emerald Congalala, doesn't really mean a whole lot. Just means that its breath will be fire instead of stink. So we might not even see the breath. So many crits. And there's the limp. As expected, this ape is not exactly going to be a long one. Though that is quite the jump. Can we spot it? No, I think it's... Usually when monsters jump super far, you can actually still see them receding as like a tiny cluster of pixels in the sky. And it can be amusing, but unfortunately that one was blocked by stuff. Quite the jump, though. Pretty sure Rajang is like the only monster with a farther jump from the big northwestern area in the Jurassic Frontier all the way down to the bottom of the southeast. Oh, hey. We can take a look at this guy's belly from here. It gets stretched sometimes because of the nature of how that part of its body behaves. That's a decent texture. Well, I guess we killed the crab. Another thing to like about Congalala is how its nose gets all red when it's angry. I mean, its butt does too, but that's less pleasant. And I know I'm at yellow sharp, but I also know this thing's almost dead anyway. Its flame breath does not go nearly as far as it thinks it does. Ow. Though it does go far enough. Hey, buddy, you wanna... Yeah. That's another fun thing about Congalala is it has a rather unique method of getting into pit traps. And apparently not its entire body is a weakness exploit hit zone. Because we bounced off of, I guess it's back legs? We bounced off of something, which can't happen on a weakness exploit hit zone. Yeah, definitely a unique creature. The hair texture doesn't really do much for me. It's pretty low res. On the tail, it's okay. But like, on its back, it's just kind of a mess. The model is definitely doing a better job at selling the hairiness than the texture is. Like that little fringe at the end there, that does a decent job saying, hey, this is a hairy beast. Like the edge between the hair and the butt. And thanks to my not sharpening, this managed to be just long enough that I am willing to just let it go here. So that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we take on Blangonga. See you then, friends.